Which question belongs to database management system and was asked in GATE CSE 1990? So the question states, match the pairs in the following questions. Secondary index, non-procedural query language, closure of a set of attributes, and non-natural join. So what is an index? Suppose we have a database file. We can have many attributes, like we can have serial number, we can have roll number, we can have name. If we have student data, then we can have these fields. Now we will create an index so that we can search effectively and faster any file. Then indexing can be of various types. We can have primary indexing. Primary indexing means we are searching on a candidate key. Like if assume candidate key is a roll number. So we are searching on the candidate key, roll number, and roll number is sorted. Candidate key plus it is sorted. And what is a secondary indexing? We can have also have a secondary indexing. Secondary indexing means we are searching on a candidate key or a non-candidate key, but it is non-sorted. Like name, I like we can assume name. Yeah, let us assume name and phone number. So phone number, either we can have it sorted by the sorted, like we can have starting with 6, starting with 7, starting with 8. So we can have secondary indexing over phone number, which is non-sorted candidate key, or we can have on non-sorted non-candidate key, like name. Name is non-sorted and is non-candidate key. So secondary index is on non-sorted things and it can be on candidate key or non-candidate key. And we can, for secondary indexing, we can use B tree or B plus tree. We can use them for these indexings. So secondary index is related to B tree. So option Q is true. Let us see the next option. So next option is non-procedural query language. So what are the types of query language? First, let me tell you this. A query language can be a procedural query language or a non-procedural query language. So procedural query language tells us what data we need to bring and how to bring it. And non-procedural query language just tells what data we need to bring but doesn't tell how we need to bring it. Relational algebra is an example of procedural query language. And non-procedural query language can be of two types. It can be either with tuple relational calculus or it can be domain relational calculus. Example of tuple relational calculus is SQL language and example of domain relational calculus is query by example. It is a GUI based method. So we can easily see that non-procedural query language can be either be tuple relational calculus or domain relational calculus. Thus non-procedural query language can be mapped to domain calculus, which is option R. Now let us see the next option. So next option states closure on a set of attributes. Okay, let us suppose we have some functional dependencies like A derives BC and B derives D. Now assume we want to find A closure. A closure means what all we can derive from A. So from A we can derive A. Using this FD we can derive B and C from A, and we can from B you can derive D from A. Thus A closure equals to ABCD. Thus closure on set of attributes works on the functional dependencies. Thus option P is true. Now let us see the last option. Last option says natural join. Yes. What is a natural join? Suppose we have a table with fields A, B and C and values like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 5, 2, 4, 6. This is table T1. We have another table T2 with attributes. Let us assume ABD, D with values 1, 2, 8, 2, 3, 5 and 196. So what is a natural join is? Natural join means joining the two tables, but with a condition that if we are joining, one is normal cross product, it is a natural normal join, but a natural join means we will do the cross product with the condition that the common attributes, what is the common attributes of T1 and T2? AB. AB should be common in all the fields that come in T1 cross T1 natural join T2. So we will have AB, C as well as D. We have common fields are 1, 2. Is 1, 2 present over here? Yes. So it will have an entry for 1, 2. We will have 1, 2. What is value of C? 3. What is value of D? 8. Now, do we have another 1, 2 over here? No. Do we have for this 1, 2? 1, 2. Do we have 1, 2 over here? Yes. So 1, 2, 5, 8. 5, 8. 2, 4. Do we have 2, 4 over here? No. So the answer is this. So this natural join is basically a type of relational algebra operations. So answer is QRPS.